Hi everyone! Today I thought I would film a short video on why I want to become a doctor and why I embarked on this journey and why I chose medicine and all of that sort of stuff. So it's quite lengthy, so I thought I'd shorten it and simplify it into 5 top reasons, and maybe this will help some people who have interviews coming up and need to answer that question. So this question used to make me really nervous and mainly because the main reason why I wanted to become a doctor was because of my own experiences, and I wasn't always comfortable speaking about them because they were personal and part of my childhood. So sorry, I've just got the kettle boiled. Well, it's not a kettle, it's a pot on the stove because I'm archaic and using old techniques to boil water. So that's going on in the background, so sorry if that's annoying. So I summarised it as my experience as a child, and then I would just lead on. So I opened with this. So my experiences as a child, I have a number of different health conditions, some minor, some more major, and they have put me in hospital on numerous occasions throughout my childhood. And seeing how paediatricians interact with young kids, all my experiences were positive. Those positive experiences I had made me want to explore this profession and become a doctor and be able to make people feel how those doctors and nurses made me feel. That's reason number 1. Number 2, I've always felt like I need to do something with meaning. And as I've mentioned in my Journey to Med School video, I actually took 2 years out and was working an office job in recruitment. And during that time, I felt I was helping people in a way, helping people find jobs, but it was very focused on money and making money and sales and targets. So that's just not me. That's really not me. I'm competitive. I can channel my energy into that if it's for a cause, but it really isn't me. I need to do something that helps people and brings benefit to them. And working in medicine, you see that direct benefit straight away. There's no pressuring people into situations and decisions. It's all very holistic and it's just a positive thing. So yeah, that's reason number 2. Number 3 is I need to be in something that's intellectually challenging. I've always loved learning. On summer breaks, Christmas, Easter breaks, I remember even in primary school, I would go to the worksheet drawer and take extra worksheets so that I had studying to do over Christmas and summer. That's how much of a nerd I am, and that was from primary school, and I've always been like that. I've always wanted to achieve a lot and set my targets high and aimed high, and that's just from my parents and everything they instilled in me about education, which I owe to them. I need to be stimulated always, and medicine, there's so much to learn, it's so vast, and I think that's why I want to go into paediatrics as well. It's all of normal adult medicine, because children are on a spectrum. They start from neonates to infants to toddlers to young children, adolescents, and then adults. And there's so many different diseases and pathologies that affect children all along those different stages of life. And a neonate's body is completely different from a teenage body. They're closer to adulthood. So yeah, it's just so interesting, and I just love how you can never stop learning in medicine. You've never learned everything, which is great. Both good and bad. When you're studying, it gets a bit much, but yeah. So that's reason number 3, I think. Yeah, it's my calling. Medicine is my calling. From a young child, I've always been interested in medicine. From when my mum bought me the Operation Game and I was doing those mini surgeries, from watching all those TV shows throughout childhood. And I know it's not a proper representation, but that all played a part and made me want to explore it further. So there's nothing else like medicine. Nothing gets me going like it as well. Some people get excited when they... Oh, my phone. Let me just put this on silent. Some people get excited when they jump off a building and skydive. Some people get excited when they make a sale or they reach a target. But I get excited when I get a diagnosis right, when I see someone make improvement, when I am working through a case or working through questions and I see that I'm getting stuff right and things like that, and just seeing people when they... Why is this so quiet? Loud. When I see people come into the hospital with a condition and they get treated and they leave and they feel healthy, they feel good, and you just see that progression, it's just so nice. And yeah, there's nothing like medicine. Nothing gets me going like it. My last reason is that medicine is dynamic. It's always changing in two ways. You never know what's going to walk through the door. When you're working in A&E, when you're working in GP practice, when you have a patient list, it's different every time. You don't know what condition the patient might have. And even if two patients have the same condition, they're different patients. They've got different experiences, different comorbidities, different other issues going on in their lives, social history, family history. So everything's different. And I love that. It's always changing. And another way medicine's always changing is research is constantly happening, and guidelines are changing, new drugs are being discovered, new trials are being conducted. And I think my biomedical science degree and working in pharmaceuticals has shown me like the earlier stages of everything. So I really do know that medicine is changing. And one decade to the next, treatments change, surgical management changes, new techniques are discovered, and I love that. So these are the reasons why I decided to become a doctor, and I hope this helps you decide whether medicine is for you and helps you as well with interviews and how to answer this question. So let me know if this helped at all, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.